Oh, multi-hyphenate, polyglot, like he like the G is in multiple arenas. But we know also 101 things to do with a peanut. But we make sure people are reminded that you chose the peanut for a reason, not just for the sake of it being a peanut. Like the peanut has unique ability as a legume, as a part of the legume family, to fix or draw down nitrogen from out of the atmosphere and store it inside of the rhizomes of its root system, right? Like little nodules will start to appear at the root system of the leguminous plant that are holding nitrogen, right? It's much more sophisticated than that. It's like different reactions between some bacteria and this, that, and the third. But basically, the legume family are the plants that eat it, right? And so because of slavery, the land had been stripped of its nutrients, right? Tillage over and over again, planting crops over and over again in the same area, basically destroy the soil in like the South, right? So farmers were trying to grow food not only for themselves to eat, but also for sale, and they were being unsuccessful because the land had been stripped of its nutrients. So George Washington Carver is in 19 teens like, yo, plant these peanuts because you'll be able to eat the peanuts and you're restoring your soil at the same time. So you can not only feed yourself, but you also can start replenishing your grow areas. He was even down to the science on like, yo, go out into the swamp and pull like the muck and the decomposing like mire and all that from off of the top of the swamp skin. Word. I said, blah. I risked the it's an ancient. But it was nasty. So yeah, you said put that on your rows and let it decompose, and that'll help add nutrients and organic matter to your soil as well. You can. So like, yo, he way ahead of his time. Like before there was like Rodale and like an organic movement, or anybody was even calling it regenerative ag. He's in like 1920 talking about this stuff. It's so dope because he wasn't a botanist at first. He was an illustrator. He actually was an illustrator drawing pictures for botanists, you know what I'm saying? And then got into botany as a result of his studies on the plants that the botanist was studying. You know what I mean? I'm like super enthusiastic about his work, and like us knowing that he was an educator who had a commitment to African people, right? He was offered a job by Henry Ford, turned it down to go work with Booker T. Washington at Tuskegee, right? And it's at Tuskegee that they come up with the idea of a mobile teaching unit. So they're going around in a Model T with books on the back, going through the South to teach farmers how to regenerate their soil, right? When he could have been working at the Ford factory and, you know what I mean, doing all the things with rubber, they reached out to him. Like, that's how, well-renowned and respected he was.